What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's Red Derby Aviation here. I hope you guys are all doing well. And today I have a really different type of video that I just thought of. I just feel different today, and I really feel like now's the time for me to make a video like this. I'm going to start in kind of a random spot in this video. Just a little just a little like disclaimer type deal. This video is not going to be my normal stuff. This is going to be, if you can't already tell from the title and stuff, this is going to be more of like a really wide open type, just what I have to say type video. So if you don't wish to watch or whatever, no hard feelings, I understand. But I did want to make this video because I felt that it was necessary to. So I'm going to start kind of just in a random spot. So I've been watching YouTube for a very long time. Obviously, the latter part of my life, at least pretty much the whole decade. So I've been here for a long time, and I've seen a lot of things. I've seen a lot of people come and go. I've seen all kinds of topics and all that sort of thing. One video that I've seen that a lot of YouTubers that have uploaded for a long time is some sort of like behind the camera type video that pertains around whether it's their future, them being honest, or something in between, or something about their channel, something like that. And this is kind of the video I want to make today because I just felt the urge to, just because I feel like it's kind of time for me to be a little more open, because I know I don't talk like how I'm feeling very much. I'm always really talking about the subject of the channel, whatever aviation content we are going over. So I've always really kind of, stayed away from talking about such a thing. So yeah, I decided today's the day to do such a thing. So I'm kind of lost at where to start, but I do have some ideas of what I want to talk about in this video. So I do want to say, first and foremost, I really appreciate all the support that you guys have given to my channel over the last, I've been uploading consistently for about 2.5 years now. It's been a long time. It's been quite a journey of multiple stages through my life that I've been, that I've had this channel to upload on, whether it was back in Q3 2018 when I had 100 subscribers, or 700 subscribers at the end of 2019, and today with over 2,300 now. So there's been a lot of different stages I've been presented with the channel and everything. So I'm sure you guys can tell it takes a lot of time to film these videos. It doesn't happen overnight. I upload about 3 or 4 times a week. It doesn't, it doesn't happen without effort put in. And it's been something I've been very dedicated to and very diligent about doing, because I really do enjoy it. It really means a lot to me. And, I feel like recently, when I made my change to really pursue the channel and really give it my all, I guess you could say, I really had to make some sacrifices to do such a thing. And that's kind of what this video is going to have a segment about. Is I'm going to kind of talk about what my real life is behind the scenes, because I don't talk about it. And I feel like I really need an outlet, because I haven't talked about it to anybody in a long time. So I feel like I really need an outlet. So I don't know if this is the best way to do it, but it's the way that I'm going to do it. So it may not seem as exciting at times as you guys may imagine. So like I said, I make a lot of videos on a regular basis that takes up a lot of my time. So obviously I'm a junior in high school, if you did not know that. So I go to high school, like I said, that takes up the majority of my weeks, and however you'd like to word that. So that takes up the majority of my time. I think it's the better way to put that. So 8 hours a day, 8 times 5, 6, no, 40, sorry. Yeah, so roughly 40 hours a week on that, and that's already a good chunk of time when you're looking at actual daytime. Then I have my Saturdays and Sundays and that sort of deal. But when I come home, I usually always am working on the channel in some regard, whether it's setting up an airport or getting ready to filming it, or editing it, or making a thumbnail, or uploading it to YouTube.com. I'm always doing something for it usually. I never ever have like time to, I guess, say, I guess I'm so worried about it that I really don't think to do anything else, really. I don't really like play video games or anything, nor watch a ton of YouTube anymore. I've really just been very dead set on getting just the best quality content out for my channel. And I do want to say, obviously successful people work super hard at what they do, which is usually one thing. But I've always been, till recently, I would say, till about the beginning of 2020, I was very, I wouldn't say uncommitted, but I would say very in and out on topics. And I know it works for a lot of people, and I've seen it work for me, where I've been very happy and enjoyed everything that I've done. But I guess I'm trying to say that the really successful people that I see don't tend to be so multi-versatile, if you want to put it in such a way. I feel like they always are very very dead set on what they want to do. So I feel like I've kind of taken that aspiration and really put it like heavily on my shoulders to really pursue doing one topic, and that's my aviation career that I'm going to have. I do want to talk about the future a little bit. I'm going to save that for the end though, because I really like where I'm going with what I was saying. So my point leading to is, I don't want to try to sound negative. That's not my intention. I just want to tell you guys what I feel, how I feel, and everything along the lines of that. I'm not here to ask for sympathy, nor am I here to try to get attention. My only point here is to an outlet for myself to potentially look back on in the future and realize what I went through, or how things were, rather, not what I went through. But on top of that, hopefully to help somebody if they have maybe the same feelings, or want to see what it's like from my perspective, because I know a lot of people do really enjoy my content, which I'm super grateful for. And that's really what I try to work towards, is trying to make a difference for somebody, because while I absolutely love to do this, and it means the absolute world to me to do 24/7, everything like that, I don't feel like as a personal goal at this stage of my life, at 17 and a half years old, that only doing this would be the, I guess, the most satisfying long-term. And I know I tried to set up the backdrop, but that felt miserably, so please disregard. But I know this is uncut. I'm sorry. I really don't. I feel like leaving this raw is a very pivotal part of describing this. But I guess what I'm trying to say is, not everything goes perfectly according to plan, nor ideal, I guess, if you want to put it in such a way. I'm just very, I guess, unique in a sense, because I don't see many people my age, I guess act, in a sense. I didn't want to use the word act, but I think it's the best way. Live, rather, I guess. Live in the way I do, because I really look at everything in such a manner that I really like to focus on one thing, because I've always been like that sort of be really good at one thing type person, because my main two things are obviously my aviation career and my education at the current time, which has been something I've taken very seriously. I'm very proud of how that's went. I'm very thankful that my parents have set such a standard on me, because I feel like that's going to really help me out in the long run, and I'm very thankful that they have made such a standard of me to achieve these high letter grades in my subjects, because I feel like setting such a standard to yourself on what is expected of you, while it is a very big challenge, and if you want to put stressful in there, you can. It really builds on what kind of character you have, what kind of person you are, how durable you are when times get tough, and how you're able to what really matters to you. And I take things very seriously. I want to do big things in life. I think everybody does, but I'm very determined to make it happen. I'm honestly confident that it's going to happen, because I've set such a standard for myself to not be satisfied, and that is something that it's very hard to do at certain times, depending on where you're at in life, and it's something that you just really have to, I guess, make sorry, I'm trying to think of the best way to word this. Just kind of focus on, just get after. And moving on from that subject, while I am very proud of that, I do feel like the things that go on behind the scenes, I do know that there's probably some unhealthy characteristics I have at the current time, just due to my situation I've put myself in, not because of my education goals, but my life outside of the education, which for most people is their dominant focus, or for a good chunk of people rather, I should say, including myself, is a very dominant portion of their lives in their early teenager stages, or teenager stages in general rather, I should say. I'm getting closer to an adult at this point, but at this age, it is very common for most people to have their friend groups and be very socially interactive in real life, and have extracurricular activities and enjoy themselves and all that sort of thing. And I do want to be honest with you guys, because I'm sure a lot of you guys probably think what I have for a social life. Long story short, put it into easy context, it's very non-existent. I used to have a pretty gosh darn great friend group, and this lasted, I've had a couple of guys that I've been really good friends with for a long time, since elementary school, but I had a really solid friend group for about 3 years, I would say, from about 2017 to early this year. And on my behalf, because this was about the time, if you guys have really been around for a long time, you guys would know how drastic of an improvement, or I hate to say improvement, because I know a lot of you guys are probably going to say it's not an improvement, but how much more time I've dedicated into the channel. When I realized that I wanted to make such a move to do such a thing, I decided to essentially bail on my whole friend group, because I felt like what I'm doing now would matter more to me in this stage of my life, rather than being socially interactive, because like I mentioned earlier, being half full on multiple things, I just didn't really see how that was going to work. So I completely ditched the friend group, and this is where I've been very, trying to think of like the best way to word this, very like losing train of thought. I'm so sorry. I've been very one-dimensional wanting to do this, or doing this rather, I should say, pretty much since the pandemic started would be the way to put it, in my opinion. So March. I've been very diligent in getting videos made, and that's just been what I've wanted to do. I looked up to people like Aviation 18 and AS Aviation and multiple other people in different niches as well that were very consistent and really enjoyed what they did, or from what it seemed like. I'm sure they did, but really enjoyed it and did their own thing. And I know it is possible to have a social interaction on that as well. I just didn't see that in my situation how I could be half in and it not work, because I did half in. While I did enjoy it, I know that there was a lot more potential here than I guess I could say a potential friendship that would have brought enjoyment, but I guess in the same sense I've had more enjoyment doing such a task here. So recently especially, but there's definitely been times in the last 7 months or however long it's been since I've really went full on YouTube. There's been many times I've been sometimes just left me thinking what to think. I have had multiple thoughts and you know, just all around unclarity to a degree of if this was the best move, just overall. Overall, I think that it was a very interesting move to make. Just completely going one-dimensional on such a passion. I didn't think that because I've never had like I've never been this one-dimensional before. I've always been maybe slightly in different situations, but I've never been this one-dimensional. Which I'm not saying that the one dimension is bad. In my opinion, I think I've done a very good job. But I really feel like this has been quite a interesting segment and portion of my life to this point. So I'm really losing track of how to word things because I have a lot of things running through my mind right now. But I feel like it's been a good move. I really do. Just because of my interest at the current time and just dedicating my interest and efforts to YouTube and enjoying aviation in general. I feel like it's going to really really set me up for a good preparation for what life's going to be like in the future when I have one job and you have to do it over and over. School obviously does a good job of that, but I feel like just topping it off with this dedication will be a very good learning lesson. And on top of that, I really do enjoy it. It's been super fun to make these videos on a regular basis and just enjoy the passion and everything. I feel like it's been very pivotal in my enjoyment most of the time. But on top of that, I feel like just the life skills that it teaches me, despite the stress that comes with it, I feel like it's going to be very I feel like I'm going to be very satisfied looking back on how everything went. But like I said, not everything's perfect, and it definitely leads to interesting thoughts and sometimes uncertainty of if it's really the best thing. Personally, I know it doesn't work for a lot of people. I'm surprised I've made it work for myself. But I feel like just in my state of position right now, where I'm at, I feel like it's a good move. I really do. Maybe in the future I'll try to add some social back to my life, but I feel like for now, where I'm at, I feel like I'm very content as an individual doing my own thing, because most of the time I feel like I have more enjoyment doing it like this rather than just knowing the fact that I'm not like fully in on something. So I'm really losing train of words for this segment of the video, so I think I'm going to leave this portion of it there. If you guys would like more videos like this, I'm willing to do them, but Um, I'm going to leave this portion here. Now, I do want to talk about the future a little bit here for a minute. Obviously, like I said, I'm a junior in high school, and I know a lot of you guys probably wonder what the future of my channel holds, and I do want to kind of describe it a little bit, what my plans are, because I'm trying to figure things out right now, what I want to do for college and everything like that. So I'm trying to like sort everything out, kind of very schedule orientated person. So I like to plan things out and know what's coming. It just makes me less anxious, and knowing what's coming really helps my mental state, I guess, if you want to put it that way. But I'm trying to figure out what I want to do, and I know what I want to do. I know where I want to go to college, or I think I have it narrowed down. I know what I want to do. I want to be a commercial pilot, but I don't know exactly how the full route's going to go yet. Just looking into stuff right now, but for the future of the channel, there's definitely two main possibilities. I know a lot of guys really do well through high school, and then they aren't able to sustain their making videos through college. But I really want to try to make it happen. I just don't know in what regard yet. There's a bunch of potential. It just depends on what my situation is, but the good news is that I have options, but I really feel like sorry guys, it's kind of hard for me to talk about, but I never want to give this up. I love it to death. I think you guys have been able to see that. But the question is how I proceed. There's just so many unknowns right now for exactly what's going to happen. What I would like to do right now is commute to the colleges I'm thinking about. I'm not sure if that's going to be an option, but I've really lost track of where I've wanted to talk, but I guess I'm trying to say that by all means, nothing in my life is absolutely perfect. I do have feelings, I do struggle, I don't do perfect, and I feel like being socially isolated in your life is very, I guess you could say not healthy, but I really feel like it's really puts a toll on your endurance and just how durable you are in general. Just to see like how you're able to adapt and live in circumstances as such. But I feel like I've set the standard for myself that it's very difficult. I do want to make one final point. I'm thinking about potentially doing more videos like this. So if you'd like to let me know if you think these are interesting or however you'd like to go about it, you're welcome to do so. But I guess my main takeaway from this portion of this video is I know a lot of you guys say that you guys want to be full-time or have a lot of subscribers and have an audience and everything like that, which trust me, I did too, and I do feel like I have a fair amount of people that watch my videos, and I do want to say I'm sure you guys may have seen it from other people, but I do just want to make it very obvious it is not 100% perfect. I know that's like something a lot of bigger YouTubers would definitely they know what, or if you make videos on a regular basis, you know how difficult and how persistent and how dedicated you have to be to do such a thing. And for a lot of people, I feel like that's kind of misconceived, because if you just I don't want to say it in a bad way because I don't want to scare you off, but it takes a lot to really get an audience on YouTube. It really does. It takes a lot of work, and sometimes you really scratch your head and really don't know if it's worth it in some situations. But the persistence and the effort and everything like that, it has to be put on a regular basis. It is not the, especially because this was the point I was trying to make. I just could not figure out how to word it. But when you're doing such a thing like this, it takes so much time. If you have another commitment such as school or work or however you like to word it, if you're doing it by itself, usually it works. But if you're doing it on top of something, that's when it really tests how much dedication you have, because many people will just fall over and say they can't do it. But I know for a fact that it is possible because I'm doing it. But it takes a lot. It really does take a lot to be able to do your do everything and be good at it, especially with the social life and everything like that. It's very difficult to do. But I dropped my social life because I feel like it was necessary for me at the current time. I don't want this video to come off as such that I'm being negative or whatever, but I just simply wanted to have an outlet to express how I was feeling, because I don't really talk about how I feel because I know people probably don't want to hear it. But I may start doing this a little more because I feel like it's going to help me at least say that I attempted to express how I felt, because I feel like with no in real life social interaction between actual friends, not the family side, but between actual friends, you don't really get to share your point of view on what's going on. So I think I'm gonna end this here. So if you did, hopefully you were able to hopefully positively take something from this video. I'm just trying to find myself, I guess, you know, like what a great balance is and what's perfect. But I really do like expressing my feelings and how I feel. I don't want to do it all the time, but maybe every once in a while, if you guys don't mind, I'll just put a video there. But all the normal content will come as such. I'm just trying my best to make it happen for you guys. I appreciate you guys watching. Really going to be eager to see what happens in the future. But yeah, the future, I'm going to talk about that more in depth in a different video. Just today was not today to do it. Just didn't have my thoughts together. That's one I need to probably note down and stuff. But definitely look to express my feelings more often, because I feel like it does help me. So thanks guys. I don't know when this is getting uploaded, so new videos will be coming on the way. That will be a lot better than this, but yeah, thank you guys for letting me use an outlet. I really needed it, and if you guys don't mind, I may be doing a little more of this just to help my mental state, just so I hopefully maybe somebody can relate or something, I can talk to them or something, because I feel like it would really help. But I appreciate it guys. Thank you for watching my videos. I really appreciate everybody that supports my channel and gives me something to look forward to, because honestly there's really nothing else that interests me as much as aviation, and be able to share that passion on a regular basis to other people that interact with me is something I cannot express how fortunate I am to have. So I thank you for watching. Take care, and go do big things. I know you can. I believe in you. Go do some great things. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching guys. I'll see you soon.